Today we're going to look at the company IDMIX and what kind of products they are making. They make battery chargers and all kinds of awesome designs, I've been told. So they're not the standard black and white charger. They actually look really cool, have color schemes and stuff like that. And we're just going to go and take a look at that at their offices right now. And later on we're going to go to the factory and see how it's actually made. We're here at IDMIX now, and let's take a look what we find. This is Demi. We're gonna hook her up with a microphone. She's gonna show us what's going on.
Hello. Welcome to IDMIX. We are mainly for designing and producing our product. And we very focused on the product design and branding research. We hope our own design to build our own brand. Maybe we can come in and have a detailed look.
Yeah, sure. What do we have here?
Here is our first series in the TWS earbuds. You can have a look.
Oh, so these are earbuds. Oh, this would look really nice, guys.
Yeah, it's not like the normal earbuds. The ring design is very special.
Ah, so they're magnetically in here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, also magnetic. And it charges with a C port?
USB.
Oh, there's a battery in here too?
It can support wireless.
Wireless charging as well?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Supporting wireless. And
Oh,
then
that's
you can
really cool.
use it.
Guys, take a look at this. It's freaking amazing. It's really cool. I have not seen these before. That's pretty cool. Well, what else do we got here?
We can focus here is another series about Mr. Charger. It's our main product. Main feature is 3-in-1 power bank. It can help mainly travelers and business trip people to power their devices more efficient and easy. You don't need to bring a wall charger or cable. Just all in one.
Just bring it all.
Only it, yeah.
Oh, that's very practical. It can save a bit of space. What I see also that you have like some amazing designs here. These don't look like these. These are like typical black designs that you find everywhere, right?
Yeah, have more.
But these look much more pretty. This is probably for the Chinese market. It looks like these designs, right?
Yeah, we do mainly testing or like new creation to make our products be more unique or to like people feel what we want customer get.
Yeah, I mean this one looks like really pretty. I know this is like I don't remember what you call this design, but there's an artist who makes these designs or similar designs a lot. I mean, I really like this one. This one looks like you got here Mount Fuji in the background and some Japanese drawn art on it. Like this was really pretty as well. So that's pretty cool. I mean, much more cool than these standard chargers. It looks much more pretty.
This is another very good product because it used the GaN technology. Yeah, it can make the charger more powerful but a smaller size. Like Apple also launched their wall charger and like 94 output if I remember right.
Yeah.
And, but we can support 100 output.
Oh, so this one is better than the Apple charger.
Yeah,
and
more
smaller.
output and smaller. Also can support 4 outputs. It has 3 USB-C output and 1 USB-C.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
1 USB, yeah.
Yeah, guys, take a closer look at this. So you got your 3 normal C connectors and the USB connector. And then this is very small. It's not really light, it's a bit heavy. But apparently better than the Apple product. That's good.
Do you want to see what we got for the design award?
Yeah, sure. What you got there? Oh, that's amazing. That's a lot of awards here.
Yeah, we also feel be proud of it about our design. Yeah, that's it.
That's basically it. So the next stop is then we go to the manufacturing directly and check out how everything is actually made.
Okay,
That's the amazing part. We're gonna zoom over to the factory and check out how the stuff is actually put together and how they make it. See that like all the certifications are there and everything is tip top. I've been told that this is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to it. See you in a minute. I just arrived at the factory and we're just going to take a look inside. Let's go. We're now in the factory and we're going to look at step by step how the product is made here. So the first things first, you've seen already that the PCB boards get made here as well, but we also have some that come from other factories and just get tested here and then assembled. Here you can see that the worker at the first position on the line is going to take the boards and going to quality control every single PCB before they get even put further into the process. We got 2 stations, actually 3 stations where they do this. After those 3 stations, we have a new station here with 3 people sitting here. They prepare the boards to be moved on to the next step in the process because they need to solder something onto them. Here do we have the boards. This is boards for a different product, and these boards are getting connected here to the battery. So this is going to be a rechargeable battery. So these PCBs, like you see here, they have the USB connections, the LEDs, everything on them. This guy here, his only sole job is to connect them to the battery and make sure that the connection is proper and secure. And then it just goes down the line to put it into the packaging and so on. Let's take a look at that. Right after he connects the product, we are again at the quality control. This is quality control number 2. He checks that everything is working fine after the PCB got connected to the battery. And then we just move on down the line. This guy checks it as well, and more quality control. And more quality control. And now we are at the step where they put the glue in, and the glue will then be used to put the product in the first case. But we don't close the case immediately because for the testing purposes we just keep it open. It's very practical. It just goes down the line and here come the screws in. For further proofing of the product, we add the glue at this stage to the product. Everything gets taped with electric tape so everything stays safe. And from this point on, the product is basically finished, but we need to go into the aging process to verify that the batteries are working properly and that it functions properly. So we just go into the aging process now. So this is one of many aging chambers in the factory. On many floors we have many aging chambers. What do they do here? They need to charge and recharge twice in a 6-hour cycle. So 24 hours of charging, discharging, charging and discharging again to ensure that the product has functional quality and works actually after all those steps. On these stations, all the batteries of no matter what product they're making, and this is all full with all kinds of chargers, or in this case batteries. This gets then taken out after 24 hours, not before, and gone further to the assembly line to finish the assembly. And the IDMIX is actually at that step right now. They took them out this morning and we're going to take a look at their product on the line right now in the last finishing steps. So here we have the IDMIX version of this charger that we saw earlier in the office of the factory, and these were assembled a couple of days earlier and they've gone through the aging process to check the 24-hour cycling and recharging cycle, and they're now here at the packaging. After this whole charging and recharging process, they're going to make sure and test every model, every cable and everything again, just to make sure that nothing happened during transport or during the aging system. And here you can see how they do that. After they check the functionality, it's a last step of cleanup to make sure that there's no dust particles, no plastic inaccuracies or anything on the product to make it really, really neat for the customer to unpackage the product at the end of the day. And you can see here they're cleaning it up with alcohol rub and everything to make the product look really nice. Ensure that every cable is working, every LED is light, everything is working properly as intended. Then in the last step, it gets packaged into the single package, therefore looks really, really nice. These are the packages that you find in your store where it just hangs on the rack. Really, really neat packaging as well. Right after everything got packaged, randomly they will take 10% of the production to the side, like they did with this production they're doing right here, and they're going to test it again. Like here's like roughly 10% of the production of this product that they produced this morning, and they're going to take it out and they're going to test all of them again, step by step, just to ensure the quality control is met for every customer. Okay, so the next thing we have here is the product laboratory. Here's where the prototypes go before they get put onto the manufacturing floor and actually made in high quantity, because they need to test them if they're actually viable for production. Like this is one of those, they test if the battery burns in this one. I unfortunately don't have anything to show you right now. This one is a drop test. They will drop the product down an X amount of time. And this one you can see is being tested right now. So you can see they have a PCB in here. This seems to be a USB cable connected. And this is to test the cable itself and the connection to the USB. So this one has been moving 646 times forth and back. And they do this for a couple of thousand times just to make sure that the cable will survive daily use and also the PCB by itself. Furthermore, before we have the temperature and humidifier box. Here they control the temperature right now at minus 40 degrees Celsius. And the humidity is controlled in this environment to make sure that over long periods of stress temperatures like minus 40 or plus 60, the product doesn't go bad and survives. We have another machine here. I'm not sure what this one does. There's no English information on it. Then this one here is to test water resistance and water damage. This is a really fun one. Unfortunately, again, I don't have any footage of it. If I found some footage for it, you will see it in the B-roll now. They will put like a battery pack, which they test in here, put it under a blowtorch for 10 seconds to make it catch fire, and then move it away. And if it then stops burning and doesn't explode, then the product will work. We got a couple more machines here. I'm not familiar with what they test here, but therefore all kinds of different tests. And then we have this one. This is like a different kind of drop test. So there's a charger or an adapter right in here right now. You have two different chambers for depending on the height you want to test. And it just falls, and it falls again, and just keeps doing that. This is now cycle 190. And this is just to make sure that on a daily use you drop your charger, or it's in your bag and you step on it, or it's in your pants or whatever. So it's just to make sure that the product survives the daily use. Then we have another machine here. I'm not sure what this is for. And this one here checks the currents or whatnot. I'm not sure what was shown here. It's all in Chinese, unfortunately. But I mean, we are in China. Of course, everything is in Chinese. But that's basically it for the laboratory. This is where they test everything before it gets made in big quantities. So if you have your own product that you want to manufacture, contact us and we can see if we can make this stuff for you. But if not, I hope you liked the content. If you want to see more of this kind of content in the future, please let me know what kind of factory you want to take a look at, what kind of product you're interested in, what you liked and what you disliked in the comment section below. I hope you had a great time watching, and I see you soon. Jiaozi, dumplings, fucking awesome. Chinese is easy. Yeah, I told you before. Hey.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Welcome. Oh, welcome? No, it's okay.
Welcome.
我是语音哥，直接打个电话嘛，打个语音。哎，我操，那我没呀。